Alright narrator, how much do you know about tank role actions? I'll take that as you knowing nothing about them. Don't they just go around flashing enemies as a paladin? Okay, mister. Time for you to learn how to do your job properly. Roll the intro. There are two primary types of actions in Final Fantasy XIV. Class and job actions, which are specific to their respective class or job, and role actions, which are shared among different classes and jobs of the same role type. In this video, we'll be focusing on the latter, specifically the tank role actions, which the Paladin, the Warrior, and the Dark Knight all learn. There are 10 role actions in total that are learned as your character's job progresses in level. Now, let's take a look at the tank role actions. The first of the tank actions learned is Rampart, learned at level 8. Rampart reduces all damage taken by 20% for 20 seconds. This skill is ideal to use in dealing with heavy damage situations such as large trash pulls or tank busters from bosses. It is also good to combine Rampart with job-specific actions such as Sheltron from the Paladin, Inner Beast from the Warrior, or the Darkest Night from the Dark Knight to mitigate exceptionally hard-hitting tank busters. At level 12, tanks learn Low Blow, an ability that stuns an opponent for 6 seconds. This ability is helpful in interrupting an enemy that's about to perform a special attack. Be wary, however, as practically all bosses, and even many of the higher level dungeon trash mobs, are immune to crowd control effects like stun. The next role action learned is the extremely useful and important Provoke ability, learned at level 16. Each enemy has an enmity or threat priority list, which you can see as the small bar gauges below the job icons in the party window. Unlike taunts in other MMORPGs, Provoke does not generate enmity. Instead, it modifies the enmity of the tank that used it, making it surpass the current player with the most enmity by just 1 point. This makes Provoke very useful in either regaining the target's attention after dying, or when swapping with another tank for the enemy's attention. At level 20, tanks learn Convalescence. This useful ability increases all incoming healing through healing spells by 20%. Please note it's specifically from healing spells and not abilities, meaning spells such as Cure, Benefic, Physic, and even the Paladin's own Clemency receive the boost, but not healing abilities such as Tetragrammaton, Lustrate, and Essential Dignity. Anticipation is next, learned at level 24. Anticipation increases the tank's parry rate by 30%. This ability serves as a useful yet somewhat unreliable form of extra mitigation, as every attack parried mitigates 20% of the damage dealt. Next, we have Reprisal, learned at level 32. Reprisal lowers the target's damage dealt by 10% for 5 seconds. This ability is great to help mitigate tank busters or heavy-hitting unavoidable AoEs. At level 36, tanks learn the Awareness role action. Awareness prevents the tank from receiving any critical damage for 25 seconds. This ability is good to use in combination with Anticipation or the Paladin's Bulwark and Sheltron abilities, as only non-critical attacks can be parried or blocked. Next is the level 40 ability, Interject. Interject silences the target for 5 seconds. It is useful in interrupting special spells the enemy might be casting. As with other control effects, not all enemies can be silenced. Ultimatum is next, learned at level 44. Ultimatum is essentially an AoE provoke, behaving exactly in the same way. The last tank role action is Shirk, learned at level 48. Using Shirk on a party member shifts 25% of the casting tank's current enmity to its target. This ability is extremely useful in 2 situations. First is when performing tank swaps, where the tank taking over as the main tank provokes, while the other tank shirks the new MT to provide it with a good enmity lead. The second situation is when no tank swaps are necessary, the off tank can provoke the target and then quickly shirk the main tank to give the main tank a hefty enmity boost. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider leaving a like and sharing with your friends. Your support would be much appreciated. Also, please consider subscribing to this channel if you would like to see more content like this. Thank you again for watching, and as always, take care, and I hope you continue having fun playing Final Fantasy XIV. See you next time!